kiddies, old Uncle Freddy has a tale for you. Something to dread before bed. In this episode of Dead Time Stories, we are going to talk about the infamous Little Dead Riding Hood. A dark, foggy forest. Everything feels off. The trees are gnarled, the sky is gray, and the air is thick with dread. Once upon a time, there was a sweet little girl named, let's call her Mary. She was cute, innocent, the kind of kid you just knew wasn't gonna make it past the second act. Anyway, Mary's mommy packed her a nice little basket of goodies and sent her off to Granny's house. Sounds adorable. Mary walks nervously through the woods, clutching her basket. The sound of something follows her. Heavy breathing, slow footsteps. Problem was, Mary didn't know that these woods, they weren't normal. And that basket of goodies, it wasn't just cookies. It was a last meal. Because something was watching her. Was something hungry. And it wasn't no wolf. This thing was a lot worse. Mary hears the twigs snapping behind her. She freezes. Mary asks nervously, "Who's there?" "Oh, sweetheart. You don't ask who's there in the dark woods. You run." But little Mary? She was just too polite. Suddenly, a twisted, humanoid, wolf-like creature lurches from the darkness. Its skin is half rotted, its teeth jagged and dripping with thick black saliva. "This is no ordinary wolf," the creature says, snarling at her. "Going to Granny's house, little one. Mind if I join you?" And this thing? He wasn't interested in Granny's cookies, no. He wanted something a little more fresh. So Little Red Riding Hood did exactly what any smart kid would do. She ran. Mary takes off screaming, the creature hot on her heels. Mary finally reaches Granny's house and slams the door shut. Mary screams, "Granny, it's me. Please, open up." "Oh yeah, about Granny?" She wasn't doing too good herself, see, the wolf. He already stopped by, and let's just say, Granny didn't make it past dessert. Mary steps inside and freezes. Granny's chair is facing away from her. Mary approaches slow. Mary says, "Granny." The chair slowly turns. It's the creature wearing Granny's shredded skin like a robe, its face stretched into a grotesque grin. The creature says in his raspy voice, my, what big eyes you have, my dear." That line still kills me. Big eyes, big teeth, big problem. And Mary? She did exactly what you're thinking. Mary screams and bolts, but the creature lunges, slamming her into the wall. The creature asks, "Where are you going, sweetheart? Dinner's just getting started." Cut to outside Granny's house. Silence. Then the front door opens. Mary steps out, her dress soaked in blood, her eyes hollow, lifeless. Don't worry, kids. Mary didn't die. Nah, she just changed. See, turns out when you get bit, you kind of join the family. And Little Dead Riding Hood, she fit in just fine. Mary walks back into the woods, her jaw unhinged, revealing jagged, monstrous teeth. She lets out an inhuman screech. The moral of the story? Well, if you're gonna take a basket of goodies into the woods, pack a flamethrower. Well, that's all for tonight. Sweet little Mary learned not to trust strangers. And you? Well, you just learned not to fall asleep in my neighborhood. I'll keep the bed cold for you. Sweet dreams, kitty.